What's going on, you guys? And welcome back to the Anime Plus podcast. This is your podcast for everything anime and anime related. And today is another news edition episode where we go over this week's anime news, sometimes manga, sometimes entertainment. And let me tell you guys, this week is pretty light on news, but we still got some decent stuff. But if this is your first time here, I'm your boy Aray, and with my co-host Owen. Owen, how we doing, bro?
Doing good, yo. New year, new fucking news. Solo Leveling been going crazy. Ready to get into it, bro.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like this year hasn't had a lot of anime news, bro. But like we've got a bunch of other stuff. Like we got some like the whole PS6 news. Did you hear about that?
What happened there?
A lot of people are pushing for that, but people ain't really vibing with that. And then we had the Nintendo Switch 2 stuff. We had a bunch of gaming news, but like not really anime, bro. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, Trump just got elected too, so that's a whole other thing that just happened.
Yeah.
Uh, but PS6 already, bro? I think
Yeah.
it.
I don't know if that was necessarily like confirmed as more of a leak. And people were kind of pushing like the fact that PS5 isn't really utilized fully to its capabilities yet. You know what I mean? Like there's a lot of games that haven't been made for it and that like they're not using the full capabilities of like the VR and all the crazy stuff.
The 120 hertz and all that stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I feel like some people still have the PS4, bro.
All right. There's really no need to jump onto PS6, but I don't know.
Exactly.
Once that's confirmed, obviously we'll talk about it, but I just kind of want to throw a little bit out there.
At this point, just get a PC, boys.
All right, as always, we're gonna start off this episode with kind of a fun fact or a cool little story. So we'll start off with this. So, Owen, have you seen the TikTok about that one little girl that she's kind of going around carrying a My Hero plushie toy and she's saying he has a birthmark like me? Have you seen that?
I've not.
All right. So there's like this video of this little girl and she's got like a giant, it looks like a birthmark or maybe
Oh shit.
yeah, on her face. And she's holding a doll or like a plushie doll of I can't I'm blanking out, but the dude in My Hero who also has like a burn mark on his face. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. You know what I'm talking about? What's the name? Todoroki, yes, of Todoroki, and she's going to the camera like, "Oh, he's got a birthmark like me."
No, that's fucking crazy. Honestly, she has something that's super similar to Todoroki. That's sick, bro. I can't lie.
Bro,
Um,
what's even better is Kohei Hirokoshi, the guy that made My Hero, saw that video and he acknowledged it. So I thought that was really cool.
Theory post.
I don't know if he reposted it, but he, I don't know, he acknowledged it.
That's sick. Still, I mean, she looks pretty much like the girl version of Todoroki, realistically. And I'm glad she got these fucking plushies. She seems super happy. It's like a nice, wholesome moment.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we'll link the video as well as the article in the description so you guys can see that, like the TikTok version of it. But it was definitely a wholesome moment. That was pretty cool.
Yeah, that's that's funny.
Let's move on to the next one. Also, a little bit of My Hero news, but ever since My Heroes ended, obviously, like the marketing is going to go crazy. A lot of collaborations, a lot of stuff like that. We saw the NBA collaboration, but now we're getting a collaboration with My Hero and the tallest building in Japan.
What type of collaboration is that?
So it's called Float as a Sky Tree. And apparently there's going to be like a bunch of different like small little collaborations within that. There's going to be special 5 minute screenings of My Hero on the floor 350 observation deck. There's going to be a photo service on floor 445, a special light up of the Sky Tree on 300 floor 350 as well as a cafe and then a Sky Tree shop on floor 345. So a bunch of small little things within this giant building.
That's sick, bro. I feel it first. It's gonna attract more people to the attraction to the tallest building, and I would if I was a freaking crazy, My Hero fan and I lived in Japan. Why not? Why would I not want to do that?
I mean,
It's a
I'm just
cool.
kind of skimming through this article, bro, but it's sick, bro. There's like screenings every 45 minutes. Like, the photo services are only 10, $11. Like, that's cheap. The cafe is about $11, $7 to $11. Like, this is a relatively cheap event for like a huge collaboration. I would go to this as well. Like, it's cheap.
Exactly, bro. And they got a cafe and everything too, bro. It's like it's a sick little date spot too, you know what I mean? Definitely if something like this was in the US close by to me or some shit, I would definitely go.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. My wife hasn't watched it. I'd still go. I'd still go. Make her come too.
Do the wait, can you go down for a second? It seems like the the building's color is changing based on character or something. They have like six different building colors. You see that?
Yeah, yeah, I see it. So it's gonna light up every Saturday night like a different color.
Holy shit, bro. I mean, Japan is on another level with this shit. But yeah, it just goes to show you how big My Hero is, how big it is in Japan, and how much they're doing for their fucking fans. Because this is an elite event, and I'd love this to happen, somewhere out here.
Yeah, what I will say is this is just the ending of My Hero, so obviously they're doing a lot for that. I wonder what not only Japan, but like what the world will do when One Piece ends. Like how crazy that will be.
Wow, I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm looking forward to that.
I'm gonna be depressed. Though, I can't lie, bro. These 6 months have been depressing. No new One Piece.
I'm dead. No, I bet like how crazy like all these cool little collaborations will be. That's what I meant.
No, I know what you meant. I'm just joking. It's gonna be sick, bro. And honestly, they've had like these little pop-ups and these little like, shop like little shops, One Piece and whatnot.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh, the hype then is gonna be insane, and I can't wait for that shit to happen.
Facts. All right, let's move on to the next story. So, Sakamoto Days. Have you watched it yet, Owen?
Yeah, Sakamoto Days. I've watched literally watched the third episode yesterday. So
So, some news about Sakamoto Days. Obviously it's airing on Netflix, and this show ranked as number two on Netflix worldwide for non-English shows. Obviously, the number one is going to be Squid Game season two, so there's no touching that. But aside from that, ranking number two as an anime, while you got like K-dramas, a bunch of other different type of stuff as well, it's pretty impressive, man. Shout out to Sakamoto Days for that.
yeah, bro. I mean, the reason I watch Sakamoto Days is because that show's on Netflix. It just makes it so much easier to consume stuff once it's on Netflix.
Mhm.
Um, Bro, Taco Days has been elite. Only 3 episodes have gone by. I'm surprised though that it's number two. Squid Games, that shit's an anomaly. Like obviously that's gonna be number one, regardless of whatever. It's always gonna be number one, right?
Right.
So if you take that out, bro, that's insane. That Sakamoto Days is literally number two in the world.
Yeah. I mean, this is only specifically for the month of January or like the last few weeks of January, but still, like nonetheless, like we got a couple episodes out. Sakamoto Days is up there. It's got the hype.
Yeah. Have you been, watching it and enjoying it?
Yeah, I watched the first two episodes. But me and the wife are liking it.
Nice, bro. I mean, I like the whole aspect of Nakamoto being like a family man and all that stuff, and his ass is coming after him. It's nice, bro. It's
Yeah.
nice. It's a nice twist. I haven't really seen too much of.
Alternate universe of Spy Family. Like, you know what I mean? Like we got this the fun comedic vibes, we got the family vibes. It's just a little bit more action packed.
Exactly, and it's a real family.
Yeah. All right. Let's move on to the next one.
Yep.
All right, bro. This is huge. We got three Goliaths in their respective industries collabing together to bring us a huge anime. So we got Shinichiro Watanabe, who is the creator of Cowboy Bebop, Samurai Champloo, Space Dandy. He's basically directing a new anime called Lazarus, which is going to be done by Mappa, and this is coming out on Toonami. So basically, Adult Swim. So three different Goliaths, obviously Shinichiro Watanabe, Mappa, and Toonami.
I feel like I've heard of Lazarus before.
Yeah,
We
so
talked.
yeah, we talked about this like maybe almost 2 years ago at this point. So this was supposed to be like a series um that was supposed to come out last year, but it just never ended up coming. But now it's finally coming out in April.
Damn. Okay. And is there like a little synopsis that they're giving us or anything like that?
Yeah, so this is how Adult Swim. So again, Adult Swim owns Toonami. This is how they're describing the story. The year is 2052. An era of unprecedented peace and prosperity prevails across the globe. The reason for this? Mankind has been freed from sickness and pain. Nobel Prize winning neuroscientist Dr. Skinner has developed a miracle cure all drug with no apparent drawbacks called Hapuna. Hapuna soon becomes ubiquitous and essential. However, soon after Hapuna is officially introduced, Dr. Skinner vanishes. 3 years later, the world has moved on, but Dr. Skinner has returned, this time as a harbinger of doom. Skinner announces that Hapuna has a short half-life. Everyone who has taken it will die approximately 3 years later. Death is coming for this sinful world and coming soon. As a response to this threat, a special task force of 5 agents is gathered from across the world to save humanity from Skinner's plan. The group is called Lazarus. Can they find Skipper and develop a vaccine before time runs out?
That's sick, bro. This is
Right.
a sick, like, sounding series. Something I would definitely um watch. Seems action packed. Seems like the plot line is there. These five characters hopefully are gonna be, you know, really nice. Um, I just like the plot. It seems like it's like a plot that's never been done before, and it seems like on some COVID shit, bro.
That's what it kind of reminds me of too.
Like the COVID vaccine, fucking Dr. Fike, what was his name?
Fuck. That was the name, right? Dr.
Uh, Dr. Fuck. It was something like that. Fauci.
Fauci. What?
Fauci. Yeah, Dr. Fauci come fucking a couple of years later, he was like, yeah, all you guys are dying. Haha. It's something like that, bro. But yeah, it seems like something I'd watch for sure.
Yeah, no, it seems fun, bro. And the fact that it's like done by somebody that's as famous as Watanabe is huge, but also like Mappa is doing the artwork and it's coming out like Toonami, so like a lot of people that aren't anime fans will be watching it as well. It's kind of gives me that Ninja Kamui vibes when that came on Adult Swim. So it's like it'll be a fun one, man.
Yeah, this is something I'm definitely gonna watch out in April.
Yeah, it comes out in April.
Oh yeah. And if you guys are interested, April, mark your calendars for April because this shit's gonna be a hot one.
Thanks. All right. Next one, bro. We got some bad news, bro. So Netflix, well, I guess it's good news if you're a Netflix shareholder, but Netflix had a huge month where they reported 19 new million subscribers. So 19 million new subscribers in the past fiscal quarter. So obviously that's huge, but Netflix being one of the biggest companies out in the world, obviously what they're gonna do after getting so many new subscribers is, you guessed it, old bro. They're raising the subscription prices, bro.
Increase the price, bro. They're never gonna stop taxing our shit. Like, bro, what the fuck? How much is it right now? What's the increase in price? Do we know?
Yeah, yeah. So they're basically bumping the prices of all the subscription tiers. So the standard one with ads is now going to cost 7.99 per month. Um, the other one is going to be 17.99, and then the premium
Holy
is
shit,
20.
bro.
So they're bumping the ad one $1 extra per month. The ad free one is now going to be bumped 250 per month, and the premium plan is getting bumped up 2 months, $2 per month.
Holy shit. Yo, do you remember when Netflix was fucking 7.99 a month?
I remember, bro. Like,
Bro, like it hasn't even been 10 years and now it has doubled, more than doubled in fucking cost.
right.
That's insane.
I
Like,
totally understand like inflation and like even the cost of making new shows and stuff like that. But that there's a limit to it. You know what I mean? Like this is just crazy, bro. Like we're basically paying for a whole new uh like basically it's like the TV bundle situation all over again.
yeah, like, bro, how did it go from 7.99 to 17.99 when inflation hasn't gone, like,
It's not 100%.
yeah, exactly. Like, it hasn't gone up that much. Like, god damn, bro. These corporations just, once they have the monopoly over the viewership, they can just charge whatever the fuck they want.
It's kind of crazy. I mean, we do have other platforms, which makes it even worse. But it's crazy, man.
But nothing compares to Netflix. That's the thing.
Yeah.
Like,
No, we talked about it in the last pod where Netflix makes more money off of anime than Crunchyroll, which Crunchyroll only focuses on anime.
yeah, which is insane. Like, that's just insane. So Netflix is kind of like a social media
In a way, yeah.
because their updates are like they update their shows so frequently, and like it's just insane. They're on top of the game though, and their market share is insane in that industry. But yeah, I mean, there's nothing really anything nice to say about Netflix. Fuck you guys, but yeah, it's what it is. We'll still pay because we have to.
Right. All right, let's move on to the next one. We have a couple of manga awards. So we'll start off with the 18th Manga Taisho Awards. They nominated 10 different titles. So I'll read off the 2025 nominees and then just for people that are big manga fans. Personally, I haven't read any of these, so we have no idea. Or I guess I have no idea. But if you guys are looking for a manga, one of these might be the one. So here we got the 10. We got Alice Doko Made Mo. Um, Ona no Sona no Hoshi, Cosmos, Hono yo wa Tatakao Kachi ga. Yo, why aren't these in English, dog? Next up, we got Reliving My Life with a Boyfriend Who Doesn't Remember Me. All right. Magus in the Library, Dokagoi Daisuki something something, Mochizuki-san. All right. Then we got Dokudami no Hanasaku Koro, Girl Meets Rock, and then Robo no Fuji. So we got 10 different titles.
Jeez, bro. And
Damn,
what?
are they doing me dirty, bro? Like, where's the English, bro?
Literally, they're trying. They're trying to get you to understand Japanese at this point. Um, but what's this like ranking for? Like, what's going on here?
So they're just trying to do like the best manga of the year. And they just give us a nomination of 10 different titles.
Do you recognize any of these?
I mean, I know Girl Meets Rock. I've heard of that one. But that's the only one that seems familiar to me.
I feel like manga readers and anime watchers, they're on two different pages.
Yeah, I mean, realistically, yeah, until they become anime. Like I'm looking at the previous winners, like 2021 was Free Aaron, which we all know Free Aaron now. 2021, I don't think anyone really knew about it other than anime readers or manga readers.
Yeah, exactly. Like,
It's
yeah,
good.
I feel like it's a whole different ball game when it comes to uh, manga and anime. Like, I have never heard of any of these. You know,
I'm trying to get more into manga, but honestly, the ones I'm reading are all like they all have anime adaptations. You know what I mean? So I'm just like reading ahead on those.
I feel like once a manga has an anime adaptation, it's solidifiedly good. So, that's like a perfect time to go in and watch or go read it.
Facts.
Like
Uh,
it kind of filters out the good and the bad.
it does in a way, yeah. So next up, we also have some more manga award winners announced. This time it's Japan, or I guess Japan International Manga Award. So they have this one is pretty cool. I like the way they did. They have a gold, silver, and bronze tiers. So we'll go over gold. The winner of gold is a Serie de Floresta. So the cool thing about these awards are these are series that aren't from Japan. So that's why, hence the name International Manga Award.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Damn.
Yeah, silver we got Rise Pulley, the Banana Sprout, and Scars. And then bronze we got Chronicles of Man, Whiskey San, Gray is dot dot dot, Last Call to Leave Earth, Vegas and Cassette, The Idealist, Cat's Legend in the Forbidden City, Siggy Tome, Little Feather, Underground, and Dream and his twin brother Death.
God damn, bro. I mean, it seems like manga is popping out from everywhere now, and it's not just Japan, but like Whiskey-san looks like some Japanese shit to me.
Yeah, for sure. Honestly, I think it's pretty cool because like we have obviously manhwa and that's becoming really popular and a lot of series are be turning into anime. So it's kind of cool to see all these other countries also starting to like create manga and maybe those will get anime too. You know what I mean? Like it's more stories from different backgrounds and perspectives. I think it's pretty cool.
I think it gives like a good cultural like mixture here. You know what I mean?
Facts. And I do know there's a lot of people in, even the US that are creating their own manga. I've seen a couple. Shout out to uh I can't remember the name at the top of my head, so my fault, bro. But I there's this dude that we follow on Instagram and he creates his own manga and it's pretty cool.
Like he creates it from scratch.
Yeah, he creates it from scratch. It's got a couple like he's got a couple volumes out there too. It's pretty cool.
Jeez, bro. Shout out that guy.
I feel so bad for blanking on his name, but I want to give him credit because his shit's pretty cool.
We'll throw it in the description of the video for sure.
Facts.
But what I will say is, I like this, and I like seeing that, there's other cultures that are getting mixed into anime, and we're getting to see, like, we're all used to the Japanese tropes, but let's see other tropes, It just brings more fun and excitement into the whole mix.
Right. That I honestly think that's the coolest thing to see like different aspects and different backgrounds and even different tropes like you mentioned before.
Exactly, exactly. But yeah, let's go on to the next one.
Right. So next up we got this is crazy, bro. So another new Sonic the Hedgehog movie live action is slated to air in March 19th, 2027.
They've already dated it 2 years from now.
Dude, that's what I was saying, bro. It's crazy, bro.
Holy shit, that's actually insane. They've dated it 2 days from now, 2 years from now. They already know that, this system works. What, like, Sonic just came out, right?
Yeah, exactly. Yep. Just came out. They just recently passed like $1 billion. Right. What was it? What was something crazy like that? The franchise made $1 billion or something like that. I don't know, man. They're just doing crazy numbers, bro.
No, these guys have been killing it. They've been doing insane shit. And honestly, I haven't watched that first Sonic, but I might have to, bro. Shit's sick. I'm definitely gonna put my nephews onto this one though, for sure.
What we like to hear,
It's
bro.
wild that we're getting a freaking announcement 2 years into the future.
Mhm.
How, like, do you think this will be like a definitive date, or is just like
You never know with delays and stuff like that, but the fact that they almost have it done means, I mean, the fact they have a date means it's probably almost done, right?
that's insane? So that means that they had to have started filming before the other Sonic released,
It's
which
great.
means which means they bet that that shit was gonna do so good that they already started making the next one.
Facts, which is insane.
Yeah, which is fucking insane.
All right, let's move on to the next one. I just remember the guy's name. His name's Red F Manga, and his manga is titled Golden Mist. So if you guys want to check it out, make sure you do. But pretty cool, dude. All right.
Red Manga, you said it was? Yeah, check them out. I mean, anyone that is creating their own manga from scratch deserves a look. So definitely take a look, and if you like it, great. If you don't, it's not for everybody, but yeah, that's just an impressive feat on its own.
All right, who wants the next one, bro? So, Kakao Entertainment is confirming a live action adaptation of Solo Leveling.
Wait, what?
Bro, I know, bro. I don't know how I feel about this one, man. Like, there's certain series where it will work, and there's certain series where I don't see it working that well.
Loki, we said the same shit about One Piece, though.
That is true. That is true. But like, bro, how would they do the magical beasts and all that stuff? I don't know, man.
I don't know, but
Like, am I tripping?
no, you're not tripping. Like dungeons would be fucking weird to like create.
Right?
Like it'd be a whole like I don't know. It'd be difficult,
Hmm.
Hours and all the bullshit. But I don't think it's harder than One Piece, though.
Really? I feel like One Piece is easy.
Honestly, One Piece in the beginning is hard though.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, once we start getting hockey and stuff like that, I think it'll be a little bit harder.
Once we get hockey, we get Fishman Island, we get Skypiea, we get like these fucking insane like worlds. It's gonna be insane. Right now, it was very light, so I don't know. That's all we can do is watch and wait. But honestly, any solo leveling, uh, you know, content is good content.
Right.
So hopefully they just don't butcher it and we can all watch it nice and easy.
All right. Let's talk about the next one. Next story is Netflix is adding a new series, Cells at Work, to their catalog of a bunch of anime now. They have so many anime on there now. It's crazy.
Netflix is just monopolizing everything, bro. Like,
Mhm.
this shit crazy. Have you seen this at all? Cells at Work?
But one of my cousins is a big fan of this series, so I just think it's crazy because this one is like it's popular, but it's not like insanely popular, and it's been done for a little while. Well, at least the first season, you know what I mean? So the fact that they're like bringing it back and they're kind of like going in their bag and bringing back a bunch of anime that have been over for quite some time kind of shows that they're very interested in getting anime on their platform.
Yeah, I mean they might like you know how they have a section of movies, TV shows. They're gonna have a section of anime very soon.
Yeah, I'm sure they already do.
Yeah, or they already do. Uh, but they know that anime is growing as a whole, so they're always gonna keep investing into it. And I'm not, one to complain about that. I think they're going for everybody. Like even if they're like these little guys, they're going for everybody because they know, okay, all right, these guys, we bring them onto Netflix. They
Yeah,
get off. They'll start watching Sakamoto Days. They'll start watching One Piece. They'll start watching Bleach. They'll start like whatever is on Netflix. Not Bleach, but whatever's on Netflix. They're gonna keep watching. So, uh, I think they're in a really good spot, and I like that they're catering towards us. So, hell yeah.
yeah. All right, let's move on to the
Do you have a
next.
synopsis on this at all?
Say it again.
Do you have a synopsis on that at all?
Oh, so does it work?
Yeah.
I don't have a synopsis about it, but I do know it's something about like there's white blood cells and red blood cells or something like that.
Okay. It's like a medical thing.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't looked into the series yet, realistically, honestly speaking. All right, next up, we got a pretty cool series. It's called Anne Shirley. It's going to get a 24 episode TV anime. The cool thing about this is actually adapted off of Lucy Maud Montgomery's classic Anne of Green Gables novel series. So this is a novel series that is getting an anime adaptation.
Holy shit, bro. Novels out here getting animes?
Mhm.
Do we have a synopsis on this one?
I don't, I don't know if we do. I don't think we do for this one.
Okay.
I
Let's
do,
listen.
actually, I do have a little bit. The first novel is set in the late 19th century in the fictional town of Avonlea in Prince Edward, Canada, where an 11-year-old orphan girl named Anne Shirley is sent by mistake to middle-aged siblings Matthew and Marilla Cuthbert. The siblings originally intended to adopt a boy to help them on their farm. The novel tells of Anne's adventures in school and within the town.
Okay.
So it looks
Uh,
like a coming of age story. So they talk about like how it's the growth of this character Anne from being a little girl to womanhood, and then kind of showing her bonds with her siblings. So yeah,
uh, doesn't seem like something I'd really watch. Realistically, it seems like
I agree. I'm not gonna watch this. I don't think I would either, but I just think it's kind of cool that they're starting to adapt a bunch of different mediums. Like we talked about, like manhwa is becoming a huge thing. Talk about light novels, manga, but now it's like we're taking novels and turning them into like anime. I think it's pretty cool, and not just any type of novel. A novel that wasn't even like this. I don't think this is a. Oh, this is a Japanese novel. Okay, I was gonna say if this wasn't a Japanese novel, that'd be kind of crazy.
yeah. Uh, I
Wait,
also like the fact that they're using different mediums. You know what I mean? It just shows that whatever's created,
yeah,
whether that be a novel, whether that be a manhwa, it can now be turned into something enjoyable to watch because fuck reading and I hate reading. So, probably
yeah.
not gonna read that shit, but I would watch it. So,
Mhm.
it just makes it easier to digest for people like me. But yeah, it's probably something I'm not gonna watch. It's a cool, little concept, but if you guys are interested, when is it coming out? In April?
April 2025.
April 2025. We got Anne Shirley.
Yeah, I will be honest. I totally lied. This isn't a Japanese novel. It's actually I mean, I'm assuming it's American, but it's not. It was translated by a Japanese novelist into Japanese, so that's why I thought, but now it's not. It's American.
Oh shit, that's fucking crazy. So original American content being put into a manga? That's pretty interesting.
Wait,
Yes.
bro, I gotta search this up real quick, bro.
That's pretty interesting if you ask me.
Yeah. Um, I don't know if I can find it. Anne of Green Gables. All right, hold up. We gotta figure this out now, bro. My bad.
It does look like some American shit.
The name Anne Shirley doesn't it sounds American, right? That's
Yeah,
Canadian.
Canadian author. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, let's move on to the next one, bro.
Yup.
Last story that we got for today is a new anime that is set to debut in 2026. It is called Ascendance of a Bookworm. This is actually the third season that's coming out.
I'm trying to see if like any. Can you read that synopsis?
Yeah. Here's the synopsis. A certain college girl who's loved books ever since she was a little girl dies in an accident and is reborn in another world she knows nothing about. So it looks like an isekai.
Yep.
She's now mine, the sickly 5-year-old daughter of a poor soldier. To make things worse, the world she's been reborn in has a very low literacy rate and books mostly don't exist. She'd have to pay an enormous amount of money to buy one. Mine resolves herself. If there aren't any books, she'll just have to make them. Her goal is to become a librarian. The story begins with her quest to make books so she can live surrounded by them. Dive into this biblio fantasy written for book lovers and bookworms. All right, so if you like books, unlike you own, who were just talking shit about, this one's probably for you.
It's a cool concept though.
It is.
I don't like books, but that's a fucking cool concept.
It's just funny because we were just talking that shit about like nah, fuck that, I ain't gonna read.
Bro, uh, let's take a step back from what I was saying before. I personally don't like reading, right? But this whole concept of like there not being any reading involved in the new world that they're in seems fucking pretty interesting. Honestly, this is something I'd probably watch just because of the plot line seems fire.
Yeah, honestly, bro, like it does seem like a cool story. I actually do remember one person in our Discord was telling me to watch this, and I was just like, I don't really know if it's for me. And at the time, I wasn't really into isekai anime, so I mean, maybe I'll give it another shot, but I don't know, man.
So this type of isekai seems like an isekai that hasn't really been done before. You know
That's
what I
what I
mean?
like, bro. Like this is a unique isekai. It's not like reincarnated as a vending machine or something like that. This is different, and I like it.
Yeah, exactly. Like, bro, I don't give a fuck if you're a vending machine. Like what? But yeah, it seems like she she's going from an advanced world to a less advanced world. So it just she's gonna have to cross so many obstacles and bullshit, you know what I mean? And it just seems like an adventure, and I love adventure, so yeah.
Um, I think that's going to be it for this episode. As always, we'll leave a link to all of these articles in the description. Make sure you guys are join our Discord. You know, we have a lot of cool stuff going on there. We have polls, we talk about different anime, we talk about manga, manhwa, literally everything that you can imagine, even sports, bro. We talk about gaming, we have fun game nights, stuff like that. So make sure y'all join. And I actually wanted to shout out one person that actually is in our Discord as well. She asked me and said it was cool if I used her name. So shout out to Alia. She actually was listening to our podcast at work, and she said that another person ended up overhearing it and became a fan of our podcast. So shout out to both of you guys. You know, really do appreciate it. It means a lot. So shout out to y'all.
Yo, she's a goat, yo. Alia's a goat.
Yeah, mad loyal, bro, for real.
100%, bro. And we appreciate all the nice things that you always say to us. Um, Trust me, none of that goes unnoticed or unheard.
Mm,
Um, Literally, as soon as Aray gets like a DM like that, he'll show me, and I'm just like, nice.
back.
And I really appreciate that. That's kind of what motivates to, motivates us to keep on going and doing what we do. It's if it wasn't for you guys, for your continuous support, then it would just, it wouldn't be what it is today. So, uh, really appreciate that, and Aaliyah, thank you so much.
Yeah, for real. All right, I think that's going to wrap up this episode. We'll catch you guys in the next episode of Anime Plus. Y'all take it easy. Have a great week. Peace.
Peace.